I'm really liking. I really like our intro.
That looks like his last name. Right.
Hey y'all, we're back. New time,
Mm,
new background.
doing
Yeah.
it.
You,
Yes.
you said what?
Nothing.
Yes, we're back. 8 o'clock is our new time. I think I kind of like the 8 o'clock slot. What you think?
Girl, I don't know yet. I'm
It
tired.
gave us a little time, a little downtime.
Take a nap, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Nita Brown. Nita said she like your glass.
Thank you. They're from Target, but they're not good.
You haven't been giving Target the business since you've been wearing those glasses.
It's a new day, and this has not been a new day. They don't stay
Welcome,
clean. Thank you,
welcome.
Anita.
If you're watching, we are ORNOT Podcast. I am your girl Tasha Mack. I'm extremely excited to be back for some reason. My sister's tired. My best friend is straight from Miami in the studio, ready. Everybody was ready for the show today.
Excited.
I even gave her PTO.
Ready?
Huh?
Marquita was ready. I wasn't.
Charles was ready too because I asked Charles on the battlegrounds. I'm like, hey, are you going to be on? Are you able to do 8 o'clock? He's like, yes, I have a lot to talk about. Oh, okay, so all right, so that's good news. Yep, 7:30 is no longer the time. 8 o'clock is our new time. We're gonna flood everyone's timelines in a minute. So how was your weekend?
It was good.
What did you do this weekend, girl?
Girl, obviously not sleep. I had an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Oh,
I,
you should have brought it with you so we could see it. No.
it's just
Okay.
sitting in there, in the dirty clothes. It will be like worn once. It will never be worn again. It was a drive up Target order. So
Okay.
Target was nifty with that. And then I just did church on Sunday.
Oh, girl, you got to stop yawning.
Which is why I'm tired.
Oh my God.
Girl, we think we had a witch in church. It was a disaster.
Witch in church. No, you didn't. Witches don't come to church.
Girl, they may.
I don't believe it.
He's also a very interesting character. So that was interesting. What did you do this weekend?
I don't even know. For real. You know what I did this weekend?
Yeah. Oh
What
gosh.
what I do? I mean, I'm still packing. You need
It
more
don't look
sleep.
like it.
Apparently you need more sleep.
Yes. It's
I will
a pandemic.
He said what?
It's a pandemic about the rest that I'm not getting.
Well, what you gonna do about it? Because you have yawned like 12 times already, and we just started the show.
I mean, I think it has something to do with the fact that I have all these issues going on.
There you go again.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Did you take some medicine or something?
Girl, no. Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Here we go, y'all.
My eyes are like 80-year-old eyes. They have wrinkles coming. They're like when you have the wrinkles under your eye, like I have those now. A young man at church asked me, was I somebody beating on me because I've had these dark marks on my neck and on my chest because of Horatio. Yeah, he was like, what happened, Danny? Am I going to have to fight somebody? I was like, no, it's just going through hell right now. So you didn't do anything. You unpacked all weekend.
Yeah, pretty much so.
You've been enjoying your new surroundings.
I am.
Do you have a Tasha Mack moment?
I don't have a Mac moment. Charles is actually supposed to come up. He's trying to gain access right now, so we'll wait. Do you have a still I rise?
I do.
Oh.
Good. So, it's like I'm not prepared I am. So I wanted to bring up the fact that there will be $850 given to Black women per month in Georgia. Probably not me, but
You need to move?
who do you need to move?
Yeah.
Girl. It says it's some type of program they're giving to help with mental health security and boost financial security. The program is called In Her Hands.
Nice.
It will be given to 650 poor Black women in Georgia. No strings
I love
attached.
it. Okay. I like this.
Yeah, I know. That's so cool, right? It says the project will kick off in Atlanta's historic Old Fourth Ward in early 2022, and it's said to be the largest guaranteed income project in the South to date, spanning urban and suburban and rural. I can never say that word. Rural.
Well, you've killed it right now, so don't even worry about it.
I have a degree too. It doesn't matter. Don't ever let anyone tell you that your degree, that it's gonna make you a person that can say rural.
Rule the
world,
girls.
And wait a minute, it says Black women in Georgia, including transgender and cisgender women. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's not fair for me to say.
Charles, like, he don't know how you feel about it either.
Well, I should have read this whole article before I brought this up here. The Atlanta's Fourth Ward is 38% of Black women live in poverty compared to the 26% Black men and 8% of white women. So, I mean, it says transgender and cisgender. So whatever kind of women you are, you get the money. So in that case, I feel like I should get the money because I am a born woman. And you know what I mean? And I too I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, but I could be doing better.
Yeah.
Well, I always do that.
So hopefully you'll be able to apply for this and get some money.
Girl, I'm not poor. I mean, to the man, I'm not poor. This is the first year I've ever been able to say that. Okay. That's your Still I Rise moment. Are you going to bring Charles in?
Yes.
Or was it Marquita? Okay, Charles.
Charles goes first, and then Marquita. Here he goes.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. It's Magnificent Monday, Macchiato Monday, and Mojito Monday, depending on where you are in the world today.
Yes.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Have you missed us?
Yes, I have. My goodness, yeah. Had to take care of something the last Monday, but I am charged up for this Monday.
Charles, last Monday was real bad. It was like somebody was over the world for us. So we are glad that you remember.
That was a really bad show, Charles. I'm so glad you weren't in our presence.
What is Charles playing with?
This is part of the Charles. This is part of the Charles in Charge segment.
Oh, when he comes with props.
Yes, okay. I come with props.
Tell us
and
more.
This person needs all the props they can get.
Look at us.
If I may jump into it.
Please. Yes, please.
So, people are wondering why I'm holding a troll. Well, tonight's guest on the Charles in Charge segment is some of y'all call him Jesse. Some people call him Juicy. I call him the real live troll. The cool ass clickbait. Because he had I wouldn't say he had everyone fooled. He had some of the people fooled about his lie. And let's call it what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lie. And his lie is about to cost him some time in prison. My thing is this. Why? Why did you go through all that? He had the hit show. He was on Empire. He was making money. Why? And then disrespect one of our heroes, the late Tupac. Talk about he's the gay Tupac. Excuse me, sir. You need to back up a beat.
He said that?
Yeah, he said he was the gay Tupac. He was doing some show and talk about I've been through some stuff. I'm the gay Tupac. Excuse me, sir.
He has not. He comes from a family that has been in the industry for a very long time. He is not.
I'm telling you that man thought his daddy was really Lucius Lyon, and he took it to the fullest level.
I think we should cancel him, and I think we should take his black card. That's what I think.
Oh, it's already canceled. It's already
biracial anyway, so it won't be.
It's
hard
not even
to
worth
take
a Bitcoin. That's bad. When your card's not worth a Bitcoin, that's very bad these days and ages. So yeah, he.
So I have a question for you, Charles. Do you think that he should be sent to jail?
Well, you know what? If they're not sending the barbecue Beckys to jail who be calling police on people and falsifying reports, then they shouldn't send him to jail either. But he does need to go sit down. I
can't agree. You sound like my dad. My dad was so upset they were sending that man to jail. He's like, all these Trump supporters.
Really?
Yes. I was like, sure. He faked a hate crime.
Yeah.
Fun fact, your dad is my dad.
Yes. And I was like, really? What does Trump have to do with this? And here's Charles talking about the Beckys and the Karens, and it's not the same thing.
Well, when you're in so the only reason I say that is because like the people having the barbecue in the park, not bothering anybody, but then you have this young lady that's calling the police and making a scene bigger than what it really is. Same thing with Jesse. Nothing happened to him, but he staged. Like it did? Yeah, he staged this whole facade. Well, excuse me, lie, and then just say, "Hey, they attacked me. They did all this crazy stuff, and they didn't even do nothing. They were hell of actors. I hope they get a job on Law and Order. They'd be great. They would be great. You know, for the actors. Jesse just need to sit down. He need to be on timeout."
I just don't know why he did it. I just need a motive. I just need him to tell us, like, this is why we did it. This is why I did it. We don't know.
Well, we would definitely be waiting for that because I can't wait for the reviews.
Look how he's petting this troll.
Yes, I'm petting the troll.
That's all we can do at this point.
That's all you can do.
Is that all that you have for us today, Charles?
Oh my God, that is all that I have. Enough. I'm just glad to be back. That is enough. We gonna leave Jesse alone and let him go away quietly. But he had to come to the front of the congregation today.
I don't think it's gonna be quiet, y'all. I think it's gonna be real loud. I think it's gonna get worse. And
really,
yes, I don't think we're done with this. I thought we were done with this, and now here we are again.
No. And I want to shout out, and also to all the supporters out there, do not buy no T-shirts or make T-shirts talk about free Jesse.
Yeah.
Don't if he goes to jail, because I got a feeling he might. But if he does, we don't want to see the free Jesse T-shirts.
Yeah.
He was already free. He chose to go get locked up with this one.
Hello. Yes, absolutely.
Gosh, you really feel strongly about this. What do you call him, Juicy?
Juicy or Jesse, whichever one you prefer. I call him clickbait.
Clickbait. I do feel strongly that clickbait is. I think he needs to go and he did something wrong. So there's that.
Mm-hmm. Now he don't need no 20 years or nothing like that. Just two.
No, he didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, he didn't kill him. Maybe one. Give him the little Kim time, the 1 year, because she lied on the stand and whatnot. Yeah, she committed perjury and went to jail for a year, and then they had the BET special, her days leading up to jail. Yeah, this is before her transformation.
She went for a whole year?
Yeah.
Oh, her transformation to look like someone else.
Yeah. But that's another segment.
Okay, Charles. We appreciate this Macchiato Monday. You have props. I'm loving the props.
Oh, you are so committed.
This is so highlight worthy.
It is.
Yeah. We love content.
I love it too. Say thank you, Jesse.
Oh God. Bye, Charles.
Later.
Bye.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
So here we are. It's time. It's time for the hot topics. I asked her, did she want to go on PTO since she was on vacation? Had nerve to go to my city without me. Yes. So let's bring in the hot Miami mommy,
Marquita in Miami.
Marquita in Miami.
Oh.
I'm hating.
You've been sounding like a hater this whole entire time.
Your lighting is really good.
Thank you. You know, it could be, the light bouncing off of my 10 or whatnot, but
is it that hot out there?
Let me tell y'all something. Okay, so I sound congested. Let me tell y'all why. You know why people in Florida they don't care about COVID-19? Because they think the heat gonna burn it off. Because it is hot as hell in Miami right now. And so it's hot as all crap. And so you want to turn the AC on, but for me, that went like when people are like, oh, I can sleep with the fan on and the AC on. That ain't me. I end up sounding like this in the morning when the fan. So it's a catch-22 when you're saying now you're just gonna be hot as hell. Or you're gonna sound congested as hell because that's what I got going on right now. But that was just to combat the heat. It was hot at nighttime. Like I just.
Like, it would have been cold. It's December.
Not in Miami. Not in Miami. Miami is on. I don't know. Florida may just be like a piece of Mars that kind of like broke off and then it attached itself to the United States because it's hot as hell in Miami right now. And so that's actually part of my hot topic.
Get right into it.
So, well, my daughter turned 7 on December 5th. So we went to, and it just, DJ Envy had his Coachella in Miami this year. And so we just figured that we would take her. I know it was on the 12th. So you guys are like, oh my God, it was a week later. Don't judge me. We only have one child. So stuff like this happens when you have one. You just feel like you could just jump on airplanes and throw birthday parties and they only turned 7 years old. And so she wanted to go. She was pretty excited about it. That's actually where I got this lovely shirt. So this is my Coachella shirt. So I posted a bajillion pictures on my page. So if you want to go check out my page.
Mom was like, it says Marquita posted 72 posts. I don't think that's right. I was like, I don't know, girl. Maybe I'll take Kaylin to go see that car show. They took the baby to the car show.
And to be perfectly honest, I downsized. I had to post multiple times. So there's like maybe 70 on one, 70 on another, 30 on another. Because I took so many pictures, and like I said, I even down. So I was like, "Oh, this is my favorite, and this is my favorite, and this is my favorite." And then I just took random pictures of the cars. So it was probably like 100 and something cars at the show. And so I just snapped one. My husband's like, "You don't even know what you're looking at." I'm like, "No, but somebody might see my picture and they might like it." So I know nothing about cars. We had a great time. Miami is definitely a save your bucks up and then go because it's getting really expensive out there. It's getting real expensive. Miami charges you for everything, honey. I'm used to gratuity being charged at with parties 8 or more. They charge. I was like, it's just the 3 of us. Did you group all the black people in the restaurant together and then decided that you was going to charge all of us as one party? Because why am I paying gratuity and it's only the 3 of us? But anywho, everybody had a good time. I had a great time. Family vacations are just a little bit different. They feel a little bit different. You go out with your girls or you hang out, with your cousin trips and stuff like that. But your little family that you created, those trips are they're always fun and make you feel all warm and fuzzy, even though it's kind of stressful. It still feels warm and fuzzy. Yeah. So yeah, that was my first hot topic. I had a wonderful time in Miami. Next time I'm gonna go with my best friend. So Look, that got her attention.
She was like, before that, she was all on her phone.
I was just telling people to tune in. Sorry.
Sure.
So, I have a lovely story. I hate to just say, like prayers for Kentucky. They are experiencing some loss through a tragic tornado that has came through town. The numbers are rising. They think it's at least 100 people. Right now, according to the news, that it may be a fatality. So, well, fatalities. There may be fatalities. So yeah, prayers for Kentucky. Then after we pray for them, we're going to say congratulations to Meg the Stallion, who just graduated with her bachelor's in health administration from TSU. So shout out to the HBCU grad, and I think she's a dope ass rapper, female rapper. So yeah, congratulations to her. Congratulations to Kim Kardashian. She finally passed the baby bar. I don't know how many times it took her to pass the baby bar, but I know she was like very disappointed. Yeah, it was she was very disappointed when she didn't pass it. So it took her a few tries. So shout out to her for not giving up and finally passing the baby bar. I know it probably meant a lot to her. In other news, so I think I may know why there's ladies out here still single. And Danielle, you may want to listen up to this. It's because God may have wanted you to wait for Lil Boosie to officiate your wedding. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Boosie can now officiate weddings. Hit him up. You may need to go to his page and get his email address. I don't really know how that works for you to have Lil Boosie to officiate your wedding, but
that is a hot Atlanta mess. It is. It's too much.
Marquita, do you want to renew your vows?
You know what? I really, y'all know my husband wanted my
wedding,
so I don't see why.
Her earring fell out.
Oh no!
You might need a bigger hoop.
So I see Lil Boosie being there to renew our vows.
Is he gonna wipe you down while he does that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a separate price for him to officiate and then perform. I don't know. Maybe there could be like a Boosie bundle. You know what? Hire me, a Boosie bundle.
And her publicist and manager will sue if you guys use that. The Boosie bundle was created by Marquita.
It was. It was by me. I think in the bundle should be you can get 2 season tickets, or you get to use his tickets, his Hawks tickets, because he's always at the game. So maybe he'll give you a free as a wedding gift, and then he'll perform "Wipe Me Down," and then he officiates the wedding. Does that sound good? I feel like he should also throw in a special guest because there were many versions of "Wipe Me Down," I believe. So I figure, there should be also a guest. So Lil Boosie and guest bundle. So part of the Boosie bundle. That sounds good. I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I think you probably should. You should be able to get Lil Webby. Oh, definitely. Lil Webby not doing nothing. Right. I mean, I hope they're back cool right now. I didn't really know. We don't really know what's going on with their relationship. Last thing I want to talk about is this baby Travis Scott. He didn't volunteer to perform for Coachella. They said, And I just want to know, why are we crucifying this man for this tragedy that happened at his concert? Tasha, you're on mute.
No. Yeah. You don't think it's a little early for him to be asking to perform?
I don't think this tragedy was his fault.
This man has a. I mean, why he can't perform? Why he can't perform?
It wasn't.
I think the problem comes in at if he had never said the things he had said to encourage people. I know you're distraught by it, but I think the problem is that he said these things to encourage his fans to act a certain way. They acted a certain way, which then resulted in deaths and injuries. And so it's like when Trump, like I said before, when Trump told all the white Trumpers to go and invade the whatever they invaded, and then there was the insurrection. There were people hurt there too.
Here's what I feel about concerts.
Okay.
So, and I'm glad that you said that, because when I go to a concert, I usually draw the line at my participation. So, when they be like, all my bad bitches saying the lyrics with me, I'm like,
right.
Now, if somebody tells me, if you with me, rush the stage, whoa, because I didn't come here for that. Because that's, I'm here to sing along with you.
For that.
So they should have exercised free will, basically.
I just don't feel like this particular tragedy was Travis. It wasn't his fault. I do feel as though if you know that he says that at his concerts, like, we still have choices, everyone.
Yeah,
can we stop? I know that there are things that are here that are put that are subliminal messages, but we have to stop getting to that we can be programmed to do something. Like Travis Scott holds this type of hypnotizing hold over his people to make him do that. Travis Scott, like, usually when he comes on, I might turn. I don't know. So I just don't feel as though, like, taking it to that extreme to where, like, making this was a tragedy. It was a horrible event. And I don't think that anybody should be blamed for this. So I'm not saying just because it's not Travis Scott's fault, I don't think the victims that it happened to is their fault either. But I do feel as though we should just stop blaming Travis Scott for it and making him feel the repercussions of that concert. He was performing on stage. Like I said, you can choose what you want to listen to in a concert and what you're down for. Many artists have done very, very weird things on stage in front of their crowds, and but this was just a tragedy that wasn't anyone's fault, and so I think he should stop having to pay for it.
Yeah,
it's enough, guys. We've made him suffer long enough.
I think we should just move on from it. I think the world needs to find something else to focus on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
anything else?
No, I believe that's my time. I feel like I'm right on the dot here, guys.
You've been doing so good. You've been you've really been you've been managing your time so well. I'm impressed.
New season, new me, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, girl. We will see you next. What is it? Macchiato Monday. We'll see you next.
Mine was Miami Monday.
Oh yeah.
Monday is Miami Monday for me all the time. Okay. I'm gonna be that girl. I'm gonna call, matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call T-Mobile and change my area code.
Please don't.
Mind blowing.
Please don't do that.
And I do want to say one thing about these shirts. These shirts are so soft. Shout out to DJ Emmy and Gotcha. This is some good quality t-shirt. These can't be no Gileads or Gileads or whatever the ones.
The ones that like the Tasha.
They're making you feel like those should be programming t-shirts because they make you stiff. Those are programming t-shirts.
From home, is it from Homemade House? What's the Praise Be people? Gilead. That's the place.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know what the name of them shirts is, but
Sausage
everybody know
made.
what them hard shirts that I'm talking about. Everybody know what I'm
Handmade.
talking about.
They're the cheapest ones you can get.
Yeah,
That's
they are.
the cheapest ones you can
It,
get.
it looks like it's quality material.
It does.
Yes, it is. It's a very nice quality shirt. Y'all know I'm big, so it's got to be, it had to fit over all this, so it's good quality.
No, we didn't have to. Okay, great. Have a great
Bye
one.
bye y'all.
So to the topic. Today's topic is, there goes Eon. She's barely making it. We're almost through the show. Okay, we're almost through the show. Did you notice how I wore purple to match my purple wall?
So nice. You're so coordinated.
Thank you. Okay, so today's show is about reloads.
Okay.
TV reloads. I did send you a little link. You got that? Okay. So the reason this whole topic came about was because of the Sex and the City reload that has rolled out called And Just Like That. I'm not sure if anyone up here, if you've seen the new Sex and the City and Just Like That on HBO Max, please comment in the comment area.
What should they comment? In the city? Should they type in the city?
Yes, type in the city. Great. Yes, in the city. Hashtag in the city. So a lot of interesting things happened on the show. Me and my sister and my best friend had a little watch party in which we ate our favorite snacks and drinks or whatever, and we are all in different. Thank you, Charles. We are all in different cities. Yes, we logged into Zoom. We actually got to watch together from Zoom and watching on our own screen. It was absolutely fun, but the reload was exactly what I needed and expected. I'm a big fan.
It was what you expected?
It was not, okay. It wasn't what I expected, but I expected them to do it right. Okay. So that's what the whole purpose of this episode is whether or not reloads are done correctly. Correct. So there's tons of reloads. Wonder Years, was it Fuller House? Stop me if I'm Doctor Who, from what I read. I didn't even know there was Roseanne. Danielle, you told me about that one. Yeah, so there was tons of let's get to it.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
So let's talk about Sex and the City first. Or do you want to have a whole show about them?
I don't know. I don't want to be a spoiler, so I think maybe we won't further down when people have seen it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so let's first talk about Fuller House, because that was a tragedy, at least for me.
So anyone watch Full House in the old days? I loved Full House. I was a big Full House fan. I don't know who I love though. I don't think I love the twins. I don't think I was
cute.
Yeah, I think DJ was cool. I think I liked Stephanie, but I really like Joey and what's the other
Uncle Jesse.
I always had a big crush on
Uncle Jesse.
I thought he was really cute, and I did not like that he ended up getting with what her name is, Rebecca.
Why?
Because I thought he was cute. I had a crush on him. So then he gets with Rebecca.
Okay, I just thought he was a cool uncle.
He was a cool uncle with all this flavor, and then you get with Becky.
And but Becky had a little flavor, didn't she?
Where did she get it from?
Well, and in real life, Becky ended up getting her kids into college with Babe. And them kids to get to college. So she had it. She was riding.
She was she was suburban Tupac. Since we did the gay,
she was thug life.
She was thug life.
She ended up having flavor. Uncle Jesse must have knew that back then.
Yes. So they did a remake. Becky had no flavor. Thank you, Charles. I agree. Becky had no flavor, but she did have flavor.
The other 8 of you. What did y'all watch?
Is Charles the only one that
wants to watch?
You guys just want to watch it? Okay, that's fine. So, what was I about to say? Okay, so Netflix comes out with Fuller House. Yes. They come out with a season 1. Mm-hmm. In the season 1, you may have to kind of refresh my memory because I don't barely remember it. So who's is based off of? DJ. It's based off of DJ,
Yeah.
the older
She's-
daughter.
Yes, she just had a divorce or separation, I believe, or maybe or maybe the husband died.
I feel like he died. I didn't feel like he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Either way, he ain't there. I mean,
either way, same thing. So, yeah. So Stephanie is all over the place, and
as
the dad,
usual.
as usual. And I think the dad makes an appearance. What I didn't like about Fuller House is I don't think they really touch base on where the twins are.
So I think they said like they went, they were out in New York doing their fashion thing.
They did, but then that's it. They never mentioned
Yeah.
that. Like you live in Atlanta, I live in Virginia with our family. So, and as we talk, and our mom is here, our dad's here. We discuss Danielle on a normal basis. So this is a family that don't discuss the people that live with them, which is very
Yeah.
odd. It's just
And
very
it
wasn't.
said, like, yeah, they said the first season had relatively negative reviews.
Really,
Okay.
that's the one I liked.
They
I
said
like
the first season was not receptive. People were not receptive to it.
The second season is when they bought. Then they had a second season. This is when I think they messed up because I think that after the first season, they saw that the reviews were negative. Maybe Netflix had signed them on for a couple of seasons, maybe. But this second season was even worse. I feel like they bought an uncle back because both uncles weren't there the first season. Didn't they bring somebody else
Uncle
into
Joey, maybe?
They brought someone else into the mix on the second season. Kimmy was there the first season.
I don't know. Tommy? Who's Tommy? Oh, that was the unexpected husband.
Correct.
He died. Tommy died.
They treated the twins like Judy on Family Matters.
Why? What happened to Judy on Family Matters?
Went to her room and never came back down.
Never came back down. Oh my gosh. What happened? Judy was taken by what's the place in Stranger Things?
Oh, the Upside Down.
Yeah. Judy is in the Upside Down. Anybody who didn't make it went missing in a show or didn't come back is in the Upside Down. Judy,
got into porn.
Well, that might be why she didn't come back down. She was making pornos in her room. Judy was trying to make money.
But it's wrong, so that we can now compare. That is why I brought this up, because, like, for example, if you've seen And Just Like That, Sex and the City Returns, what's her name? Samantha, what's her real name? I know it and I can't think of it. Samantha did not return to the show. Everyone returned, like literally, even down to Biffy McMifflin or whatever her name was. Everyone returned. Biddy, what was her name?
Biddy, Kim Cattrall,
yes. Everyone returned to the show but Kim. So being that Samantha was a big part of the show, they still mention her a lot.
Yeah.
And they talk about her a lot. And so that made it more real. Like, okay, you fell in love with these characters and they're not dead and gone somewhere. Whereas poor Judy, we don't know what happened to her.
I guess she wasn't a significant character.
Who, Judy?
Yeah.
She was part of the family.
I know, but she didn't have any real episodes really like around her. It was always about like the older kids.
So look, right, let's pause real quick. So there are, I'm so mad at you. There are 13 people here. I've seen 2 to 3 comments. Please don't be stalkers.
I know. How long have y'all been watching? And y'all are just watching
wave or something.
Peter on the Cosby Show? Who was Peter?
Who was Peter? Peter on the Cosby Show. He was a friend. Peter the White, was he white?
No, there was nobody white on the Cosby Show.
Yes, there was. Rudy had a white friend. And he was yes.
Oh my God. He was at a slumber party.
Look, I was right.
Yeah, Peter was chubby. The fat white boy.
Peter, yes.
He played in some other movies though. After all.
Welcome, Saeed. Thanks for watching.
Peter played in the Lemon Sisters. I don't know what that was. I was only one. Peter played in the Flamingo Kid at that point. I wasn't
What
born.
are you doing now?
Peter's probably.
That's another good one. They try to reload with the Cosby Show.
They did?
Yes, it was called something. Was it called Cosby? I think it was just called
No.
Cosby. Yes, Charles, fact check us, please.
Who was Cosby? Because he was in jail.
Girl, Bill Cosby has not always been in jail. Check it out. They had Bill. It was Bill Cosby and Claire, and all the kids were gone in the house, and they were like two old people living.
What? Tasha, this must be in the metaverse.
Let me.
There's
Look,
no
right. See, thank you, Charles.
No.
Thank you very much.
Charles.
Thank you very much.
No, both must obviously signed up to the metaverse. And what's that little emoji mean?
I don't know, Saeed. What does that emoji mean? Can you fill us in? Because we don't know. That's why I pulled it up, because I wanted to see it.
Okay, this was right after the Cosby Show. Oh, I was too young for that. That's probably why I didn't need to see it.
It didn't go well. I want to say it only made one season. Oh, Head in the Clouds.
Head in the Clouds, this is like a game show. Whose heads are in the clouds, though? Okay, let's go to the next show.
Okay, what you got?
Got these eyes itching.
Wonder Years.
I haven't watched it yet, but
so let's talk about it. Wonder Years is the same thing, different cast members, same time frame, Black family.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of white family, it's a Black family. And to be very honest, I watched it. I really couldn't get with it. And the reason I couldn't get with it was because I'm having an issue with always watching us be, what's the word, Danielle? Help me with this.
You're having an issue. I only know what she's saying because we already talked about it. You're having an issue with having a replay over, like, replaying our history, as more specifically history that has traumatized us. It has caused us PTSD as Black people. That's where your issue comes in.
So I struggle with that. Like, I can watch a movie because it's an hour and a half. I don't know about every week tuning in to see the death of Martin Luther King, and then how we handled it as African Americans, because we've seen this. We've seen the Emmett Till thing and how we handled it as African Americans replay in movie arenas and areas, and it's just constant.
I think y'all need to have a conversation offline. Okay. I appreciate it though. Hey, but with that being said, since you feel that way, because I don't feel that way. I think I feel the total opposite. I'm okay with watching stuff like that. Does it affect me? Yes, but I would prefer to watch that than to watch the news. And also I would prefer to.
I don't want to see either one of them.
You don't want to see either one. I prefer, because I know that in some cases, everyone doesn't have a mom like we had that teaches them to learn things about their culture and about their people. So that I know, like, when I went home, there was like 500 trivia questions about African Americans in my nightstand. That's where we come from.
Right.
But everybody doesn't have that. So with that said, the school systems don't provide.
It's great for the kids now.
It is, but like you said, even still, it can provide. It can have like traumatic effects, and that's why we are like we are now. We're all jacked up.
I don't know. I just feel like we talked about this previous, but we thought it would be a good kind of a spinoff. It could possibly be a whole show. But I just feel like with everything that's happened over the last couple of years, weirdly enough, we as in my family kicked off the pandemic with the death, right, of violence. And then the pandemic occurred. And it's just weird to me. It's all of these different things happen to African Americans over the last couple of years. And then we have things come. What was that show we loved? Was it Lovecraft?
Yes.
Then like something like Lovecraft. Lovecraft kind of messed me up. I loved it. I loved it, but I felt traumatized by
when they were in the restaurant.
little things. It's little signs of microaggression, little signs of racism, little signs of, there's just so much everywhere. And I think it also has something to do with me literally raising a Black man. And so I think I get a little afraid with that. I think I have a little anxiety around it. And I don't know, but I think it's amazing. I think Wonder Years should be where it is. I don't think that it's a bad thing. I do wonder, are they going to give him a second season? I don't know about that.
They probably will. But I have a question, or you haven't watched it. Did you watch it?
What?
So are the characters the same names? Like, is Winnie Winnie?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They aren't. And Charles can correct me, but I don't
love
think so.
Winnie. I thought she was the cutest little white girl.
And I think it's still the concept though. So like there's still a Winnie.
I know that she's not Winnie. I don't know if I'm
but you get what I'm saying. There's someone that he goes to school with that's name is,
because how would we feel if they created a reboot of The Good Times and it was a white family? And we had Johnny coming through the door and was like, hey, or whatever. Hey, he painting pictures and mess. Would we be like,
no,
Johnny, why are you painting pictures and bell bottoms? Would we be okay with that?
No. It would be an uproar and it wouldn't make it on TV.
Yeah.
Not in today's time. 10 years from now, 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, I think we have to be careful about that.
Yeah. Is this a lyric or something, Charles? It sounds like he wrote a poem.
I know, but if you wanted to leave me alone, but what? But if you want, I don't know the beat.
I just say welcome home because I know that nothing can ever change that thing I got for you. Yeah, I don't know.
Who said that?
He said yes, it is.
Oh, he's listening to Sam Cooke.
Yeah, Sam Cooke. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Charles. Dropping a little knowledge for us. Okay, next show.
What we got? Insignificant ones. Oh, well, I'll tell that. I have good news. Remind me about good news for the show. It's good news for the show.
Okay, Saved by the Bell. Oh, this earring. I'm already having problems with my ears.
Saved by the Bell was tragic. I downloaded Peacock, and for what? It was tragic. It was the worst reload I've seen in a really long time. I think, is Zach a teacher or a parent?
I think he's probably a principal and a parent.
It was horrible. They really should have saved it. They should have just saved it right at the old Saved by the Bell.
Oh, he was a governor.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm.
And Kelly was the first lady, governor of California.
Mm-hmm. Horrible. They really shouldn't have. I think the best reload is actually the characters coming back as who they are and picking up wherever they left off. So I believe that like
Lisa Kapowski.
Was that Lisa
name? Lisa, that was Kelly Kapowski. Girl.
Kelly Kapowski. Her name was Lisa
Turtle.
Mm-hmm. But I think that the only way that they can truly fix this or do an actual reload is when you're actually picking up where you left off, i.e. Fuller House. They picked up where they left off. So that's why
they live off at though.
Yeah, but at least you tried. But here we go with Saved by the Bell. They got all these new characters. Then you got to get to know.
They had kids.
They should have just made it where we lived the life of figuring out where Zach was the main character. Nobody cared about being the main characters. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like you basically saying how they did the Sex in the City.
Or like it's a great transition. You can talk about Raven because I haven't watched it, but that's a perfect example of what I'm saying. You see how it was Raven's kids.
Yeah.
Right? So that's
a Raven for people. Well, I mean, she was still having her visions.
Raven had visions?
Yes, girl, she was a psychic.
Oh, I didn't even.
Oh, you didn't see this show. Basically, Raven would be in school or whatever, and walking down the hall, and she would be like, and then like, something crazy would happen, and be like, Raven has a vision. She's gonna fall in cafeteria from a banana peel, and so then she tries to fix it so that it doesn't happen. Basically, the same thing happens in the new That's So Raven. Her kid, I think one of her kids has those visions, or she still has the visions, but her and her best friend are like single moms. It's very cool. I probably would like it, but I didn't. It was on the Disney Channel.
That
And
right
I don't
there.
know how I feel about watching kids.
Right. It's turn off. That's another thing. Placement. Saved by the Bell. You put it on Peacock. That's not.
You gotta download that.
Download the app just to watch the show. And after that, I said, forget it, deleted the app and moved right on. Did they do a reboot for Punky Brewster? No. Or Blossom. That would be good. I would love to see where Blossom is in the. No, that was my generation.
Blossom's not doing good. I seen her.
She don't look good.
Or maybe it was Blossom's best friend.
Hmm.
What about Veronica Mars?
Is there a remake?
Yes, girl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, it happened a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was amazing.
Keep talking. I need to plug up my phone, my charger.
So Veronica Mars, for anyone who's never watched, it was a show that aired between 2004 and 2006 on the CW. It was like a part of the lineup. So the remake came out in 2019. So basically, she's still solving crimes. Her dad was like a private investigator, which kind of goes with the gist of things because she's taking over his practice, or I guess his organization. She comes back to the city of Neptune to solve this really big crime that happened.
Where can I watch?
The Hulu.
What's it called?
Veronica Mars.
So apparently, whenever I saw it come up,
Mars?
Yeah, but I just thought it was like them showing us some old stuff. So I didn't think it was a new one.
Nope, girl. Veronica Mars comes back. She's like, I think she's either married or dating someone seriously, but she basically has to solve another crime and do her Veronica Mars things, and it's genius.
So that one worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. But I mean, it's been 2019. So I don't know where she just one. I don't know. Maybe they didn't do another one.
Oh, I have a good one. A reboot or a reload. Charmed.
That was a good one. It's been a good one.
It's been a good one. Yeah. They did kind of a Wonder Years situation.
Yeah.
They just remade the show with different characters, same concept, different name.
But it worked.
They kind of had a different ethnicity. Because I think they're like some.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask you.
Yeah, I think they're like Latin or Spanish.
They're like all of the different.
Oh yeah, they are. Both of them. Yep, they are. And Black. So I think that was a good one, and it was
really good.
We have multiple seasons, so they've done very, very well. This new Charm reload, and I'm here for it. So,
ooh, girl, don't get my eye.
Well, girl, we got to wrap it up.
Ooh, thank God.
Yeah, the show is over, but I like this 8:00 slot for some reason.
Yeah,
I do. I feel more prepared. Whereas I'm like, ooh, just wait. So the good news was we have reached 150 subscribers on YouTube.
What?
Yes, and over 1,700 followers on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks to all those that support us, even when we go absent on Instagram and Facebook. Yes, I definitely agree. Let's keep it at 8 p.m. I think 8 p.m. is a good time. Yep. We also had a good flow of people come in and out, even though they were very quiet today. But oh well, we'll promote better next week. Maybe they'll decide to talk. But I like the numbers. The numbers look good. So I'm here for it. Would you have anything to say? Any lasting words?
I just want to say first and foremost that if you don't have allergies, you are highly favored. I'm highly favored in other areas, but God was like, nah, girl, you got that. You on your own. And don't take that for granted. Second, thank you once again for always tuning in and changing with us. Love us to glow up, and you guys are glowing up with us. Love that for us. Once again, if you have not subscribed, I don't know what your issue is. You may need to go talk to somebody about that. You don't like supporting people. That's a problem. If you want to change, today is the perfect day to make that change. You can go ahead and press subscribe, click subscribe. You can post this on your page. You can do all those things. You can tell us to follow, support. Yes, we miss all your comments. I don't know where you were at.
He was probably one of our other pages.
Yes. If you are commenting, we usually only see stuff like on YouTube and on the Facebook like page.
Mm-hmm.
He should know that though, because he has his own show. So there's that.
Yeah, so it looks like we were lit over here on my other page.
Really? Dang.
Danny slid through. Danny Morris, our cousin Angie. Oh, the game. The game was another reload. I've never seen it, but
girl, I thought you said the game was on your page, babe. I almost passed.
Girl, if the game was on my page, we shutting this whole thing. We said, shut it down. No more show.
I'm gonna say I don't even need this job no more.
Yeah, I have things to do.
Right, I've made it.
Made it.
Yes, 9 to 5 girls and entrepreneurs making it. The game was watching our podcast. Okay. Anyway, once again, please subscribe to all the vegetables and the fruits. We hope that you guys have an amazing week. I don't know what you got out of this show. Yes.
Go to ornotpodcast.com and share, and you can subscribe at ornotpodcast.com. Yes, no dash, no nothing. ornotpodcast.com.
End. That's good. So when you cut it like that. Okay, that's why I said end.
Okay, thank you.
We need that audio. Okay, so yes. Yeah, y'all, that's it. I hope that you're able to get something out of the show. I don't really think we poured into you tonight, but sometimes we can't always pour into y'all. But if we did, we made it poured in like a teaspoon. Go out and pour that teaspoon into someone else. It's okay to, sacrifice a little. We hope that you guys have an amazing week. Go out and be great. Forget all the haters and keep it moving. Bye.